Alright then, hello, and welcome to Fade to Silence, a bit of a brand new survivalist type game coming out, that just recently came out, not coming out, and we're just in the area that when we die, we respawn in. It's quite simple, we die, we respawn, and these flames here are our lives, and like he was saying, when the last flame dies, game over, completely. There's no going back. I've played a little bit, but I have to get some footing, but let's jump in.
Your work. Destroy. No one remains. You are alone, sinking in a sea of corruption. I'll soon drown you.
We'll have to see about that. And hello, corruption monster thingy, with lots of arms and tentacles. Ow. Grab the torch. Grab the torch out. Yes, save you indeed. Ow. Come on. Don't let him hit us too much. Ow. There he goes. He is dead. Very dead. Let's not ignore it. Let's go deal with it. And dodge the landmines. Many landmines to dodge. Now I have to cleanse the crystal, which will, you can notice up at the top there, and the little red bar on that bar there, it lowers our maximum health doing this. So that is a nice little effect, the whole pushing it all away. There's a little bit of a dynamic here. And here's, overall, our three main objectives. Survive. Kind of hard to do the rest if we don't survive. Find food and firewood, rest near campfires, take shelter from blizzards, because blizzards will kill you very, very fast and very, very dead. Recruit to rescue other survivors, lead your followers, rebuild your refuge, and then cleanse, strike corruption strongholds, secure outposts, and conquer new territory. So it's a bit of an interesting dynamic going on that I haven't seen a lot of, at least. Oh, Mr. Voice is going to talk again.
Collecting sticks and bits of rotten food. Toil without ceasing. Or just lie down in your grave, waiting peacefully for your inevitable end.
Unfortunately, I'm not the type to lie down. Although I do end up in a grave a good bit.
And signs. Reflections of your deranged mind. Ignore them.
I don't think I will. As I was saying, it's got an interesting thing going on here where, in order to proceed, you have to cleanse the strongholds, but cleansing them...
Poisonous resistance. How dare you defy me?
I defy all I want. Cleansing the corruption lowers your health, making it tougher to survive. So, in a sense, you have to die to proceed up to a certain point. Would be my feeling. I've only played about an hour and a bit before starting this. But that's sort of the feeling I get. Is that eventually, in order to continue being able to proceed, you have to die. Which is an interesting dilemma. Because then it makes those lives really, really matter. Because you can't just go wasting them. Or else you won't be able to, well, last as long. There's a nice forest spot here, except Buddy Spitter's over here. We got more trees over here. But we do not have an axe. Not yet, at least. We gotta make an axe. Find an axe. Do all the axe things.
Sneaking away. My horde is walking in your footsteps. Right behind.
Well, there's nobody behind me right now, so... Take that. Fiber. It's fairly good. Healing items, all that. All good things to have. Let's buggy on over this way. What I can tell, the map stays the same, but the loot inside changes, because that wasn't the loot inside there when I first did that, and that's a loot over there. Leave no loot behind, because you never know, it could be salvage, which is what I had trouble finding the first time I played. Couldn't find any salvage, so I was stuck running around with a torch for a good old bit. What do you hold, bag? Tell me your secrets. Healing tonics? All good things. That spitter hasn't taken interest in us yet, so let's not force the issue if we don't have to. Try and preserve our max health, although fairly soon we're gonna have to buggy on back to home base. And one thing that I quite thoroughly approve of so far in my playtime is the trails in the snow that you leave. And the footprints and all that. Yep, there's a bag, some firewood. Get all the loot. Firewood, food, primitive arrows. I'll take all that. I hear someone. There they are. Oh, I'm stuck there. Alright, just keep beating him. If we can animation lock him, that'd be good. Then we're gonna have to go find some shelter soon, because our well, we're getting cold. There we go, that's him dead. We can put away the torch now, because the torch actually does, you know, torch. It will run out. And then we won't have a weapon at all. So let's not run out of weapon. And yeah, up until you actually, when you actually freeze, maybe.
Build a fire. But will that small spark save you?
I think it could, yeah. And hopefully we don't get a blizzard. Oh, we got somebody here. There he is. Let's go and beat down him. Give him the old whack with the torch. Oh, stop running. You only die tired. There we go. Now these guys here, they have a nasty habit of exploding sometimes. So it's definitely something to keep a watch out for.
Do you feel the cold? Death comes quickly without fire.
That it does. That it very much does.
Unload your burdens. Just lay down and die.
Oh, don't mind that guy up there. You'll be fine. I think we're on the right track for a shelter place. It should be off to the left here if my internal navigation and memory is serving me correctly. So let's go check it. And it looks, yep, this is the right area, just over this hill. Now then, frostbite from getting too cold will also lower our maximum health. So, that is not good. That's something we would like to avoid. And here we are. There's our shelter. And there's some loot. What do we have? Oh, salvage. There we go. Hello there. I need to get to that shelter very soon, so you have to die very quickly. Please die extremely quickly. Oh, oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about. They explode.
The safe place to rest. You just freeze or starve.
Yeah, well, it's definitely time to get inside then, isn't it? Take all the stuff. Here is the door. Now, these don't last forever, but if you have a campfire, which we can go to crafting and make, we can have a fire going for a little bit.
Lie down and dream of blazing flames.
I mean, I could do that, or I could just make my own. Food, yep, all good things here. Let's sit down by the fire, warm ourselves up a little bit, and we'll take the time to craft by the fire. Craft an axe. That will be nice. That way we don't have to run around and whack things with a torch. We can now whack them with an axe. We can axe them a question. Put it bluntly. Fiber. That needs pristine wood and fiber. So yeah, we can make a fiber here. I believe that wouldn't do too much damage. And yep, we'll roast a little bit of that just in order to get that up. We'll stick by the fire because it is still very cold out. But we shall
Your strength dwindles. I'll soon snap you like a twig.
I'd like to see you try. Now then, for weapons, we shall equip the axe instead of the torch. And now we have a better weapon, although it does take longer to swing. That is something to keep in mind. I know generally early on in the game, it throws a blizzard at you within the first half hour to go, hey, this is a blizzard. Learn the warning signs. Fear it. Still 10 degrees out because of that. Is the snow being pushed back? I think it is. Maybe. Not certain. I'm going to get away from the fire a little bit. Don't hear much wind. I don't think there's a blizzard coming. Because if we get trapped out in a blizzard, it won't end well at all. I think we can make it back to the base. Because that fire won't last forever. It will last for a couple hours. But again, it won't last forever. And there's a permanent fire in our base. We'll go back. Then we'll be able to gather logs at our base. You go for there. I know there's loot up there, but I prefer to rest before we do that. Try and conserve as much health as possible and prevent a death as much as possible. So let's boogie on back and DD Mao out of the out of that area. We can easily come back though. We were just over there. There's a car in a tree over there. Cause where is he? That guy. Hi. That guy. He drops cars and stuff. And sometimes loot. From what I've seen, occasionally he'll drop a thing that you can loot, but most of the time it's cars or blobs of corruption, which can both try to kill you, to put it bluntly. And then let's go and chop down a tree, grab some more materials from it before we go in and get by that fire. Hello, Spitter. Yeah, that does more damage quite easily. It will eventually. So, time to chop down this tree. Timber. I don't think it'll hasten my downfall. Take all. Definitely. Firewood, firewood, all good things. And then there's tainted wood. However, if we get someone with a high enough wood cutting skill, they can turn that into actual firewood, so it's not completely wasted. We are starting to get cold, and we should probably heal. So let's go and do that. Actually, let's take one more tree because I would like to make a bow while we're warming up. So we have enough coal to take one more tree. There it goes. Oh, that tree chopped at the base. Oh, come back here, tree. You need to scoop your goops. Take all your stuff. Oh, and we're actually full up. So we're gonna have to drop off that tainted firewood before we can go and pick up that stuff. But luckily, that tree stays there. It doesn't disappear. I'm fully expecting a blizzard to arrive at some point, but it hasn't happened yet.
Your body is shutting down for good.
It's not shutting down yet. Not yet. She's still good to go. Let's go warm up because we are getting cold. I also take the opportunity to possibly cook and make that bow we were talking about. And also drop off the inventory. Go and stash all of this. And we stash a couple stacks of firewood. Stash that. And then I think that's that. That's all that's stashed. Let's go sit down, warm up a little bit. We'll craft the bow. Now we have a ranged weapon, and we can also hunt. There we go. And we will make a makeshift shelter. Just in case we are caught out by a blizzard. That way we have somewhere to hide, effectively, from the storm. And then I will take back out a stack of firewood just so I have a full stack on me. That we can make campfires. Inventory. Let's eat. I'm used to the Long dark. That we shall equip.
Stand there, tremble. Arrows falling to the ground, one by one.
No, arrows won't fall to the ground just yet. I would like to heal. Okay, that. Alright. Windows for hour rest.
Keep going. Death is a long slumber.
Let's rest for a couple hours. Just for 3 hours, get some of our health back before we venture out again. And it's a blizzard out. I can tell immediately because the temperature is 9 degrees lower than what it was earlier. And the wind is howling.
Do you feel the icy breath of the storm? It's coming.
Yes. As the tooltip says, wandering around the blizzard will quickly freeze you to death. Yeah, things will not go well.
You're resting.
Yeah, it's -4 out. And that's what it feels like to us. It feels like -4. That's not the air temperature. And there's the blizzard. Yeah, -11. Yeah, we're staying inside. It only feels like 14 degrees right here with this blizzard. Well, good chance to go and rest up. Rest for 4 hours. And then we'll go. Blizzard's ended. You can tell by temperature. Even though it may not look like it. Okay. That just pulsed. Why did that just pulse? Tell me why you pulsed. Oh, magical crystal. I think there may be somebody about. Ah, yes, there is. Alright, and axe. Oh, wow, that actually does a ton of damage. That does a ton. If you draw it out fully. Or maybe I'm just hitting their weak point. I might have been just hitting their weak point. But that does a ton. Alright, I like that. I like that bow. I very much approve of it. We should probably also eat a little bit of food. Well, rather the last of our food. Now, we shall go hunt, get some more food. Because I'm pretty sure there's deer that spawn down here. Oh, there's actually some stuff over here I missed earlier on. Let's go grab that. Leave no loot behind after all. Now, things you look at with the vision will stay highlighted. Grub root.
Aim at a deer, but you'll only slice the air.
Alright. So there's firewood here. Don't know what deer he's talking about. Don't see any deer. There's corrupted down there. Yeah, I don't see any deer. I don't see any deer. These trees are very red and viney. That's not a good look for them. Nope, nothing under the bridge. I do know that some guy jumps out of the snow here. Unless this is a different place. This might be a different place. So this is all good stuff. It's actually a different place. Never mind. Someone got activated. Where are you? Oh, you're on the other side of the wall. So just going very slowly, knock him down. Okay, so they chase you. Proceed wood, though. That is good. Can we nick anything off this car? No. And that's a graveyard. That would only go well. However, I'd like to find some deer. There's corrupted down there. Let's grab this, well, thing, blood claw. Anyway. I'm looking for deer, but I don't see any. No deer spotted.
Feeling warm. Your body is shutting down for good.
It's not shutting down yet. Although we do need to get back. Oh yes, this. Let's just go and scoop that so it's out of the way and not blocking the road. Well, road. The path here. So we can look at the map, try and figure out where that deer was. Oh, it's farther up. Let's put a mark on it there. Oh, so over that area somewhere. But our temperature's getting a little bit too low for deer hunting. I would like to warm up a bit and rest up a bit. Plus, we can always cook the grub root at the fire up here to make food. So it's not like we're out of food yet. And here is fire. Let's sit down. Craft a little bit of food. Yes. Craft roasted grub root. Give us some nice food. Food recycled pristine remains. So, I'm going to call the episode here. We've, well, gotten an axe and a bow, which is always a great start. That means better than running around trying to hunt deer with a torch. Well, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.